Hi guys, thanks for watching. I'm here with a frugal living experiment segment, I suppose, and this is saving money, how to save money when you have a baby. These are tips and tricks that have worked for us and our 9-month-old son, and so hopefully I can give you some ideas on how you might be able to save money too. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and get started. The first tip is, if at all possible, breastfeed. Not only is it the most nutritious thing you can give your child, it also helps you to, or has helped me to shed weight after my baby, and I know plenty of other people that would testify to say that that helped them as well. Besides those really great benefits of breastfeeding, it also is going to save you tons of money. Those little cans of formula are super expensive, and they really add up. We've had to supplement some with breastfeeding, and unfortunately it's really cost us quite a lot of money, and I can't imagine what it would cost if you're feeding them your child full-time or your baby full-time formula. And I know there's plenty of women that cannot simply breastfeed, and this is more so for people that are on the fence about breastfeeding or they're thinking about quitting. Think about how much you'll be saving by breastfeeding. The next tip goes, sorry, I'm just checking on my son, he's sitting there. The next tip goes along with feeding as well, and this is make your own baby food. And again, it's coming from a natural source. You know what's going into your baby's food. So besides the nutrition factor, it also is saving you lots of money. And we, again, do not exclusively make our own food. There are some things that I do buy. We've recently introduced like more proteins into our son's diet, and that just is a little bit harder to puree, and some of the green things as well. But things that are really basic to make, like squash, sweet potatoes, bananas, avocados, those last two things you don't even have to cook, you just puree them. You don't need a fancy baby bullet, although we do have it. I don't really necessarily think it's worth it. You can use any old food processor to make those things, and it's really going to save you quite a bit of money. Tip number 3, I believe that we're on, that is saving money on diapers. Now, I know that a lot of people advocate for cloth diapers, and we don't use them simply because we don't have our own washer and dryer. It's just not really realistic for us to do that. But I think that's probably a really great option. I know the upfront costs are kind of a lot, but I think in the end it probably would end up saving. But again, it's not about necessarily that particular tip, but saving money on disposable diapers. We do sometimes go to our big box stores or our wholesale or you know what I'm trying to say, like Costco, Sam's Club, and we do buy, the big packs of Loves, which are really pretty inexpensive, but you don't even need to buy, any brand name. You can go to Target. They have really great diapers, and a lot of times Target will do deals on their brands or other brands where you can buy so many diapers or 2 packs of diapers, and you get $10 or $5 and sometimes even a $15 gift card, which will really help out. Also, sign up for reward programs. We're on the Huggies and Pampers reward programs. Sometimes I do buy them if I have coupons, and I've already earned almost enough to actually purchase something, or not purchase, but actually use my rewards towards a purchase. And so I think that's a really great option to check out, and I'm sure people know about it, but just in case you're forgetting, check out your rewards programs on saving diapers, or saving money on diapers. Tip number 4, I think we're on, yes, and that is shop thrift stores, shop secondhand stores. Honestly, I know that a lot of people are they're kind of skeeved out by the thought of maybe giving their baby something that was secondhand, because yes, they do put them in their mouths, and yes, they they can obviously get quite dirty, but honestly, just wash it. There's all kinds of less harmful less harmful cleaners that you can use to clean these things that are going to kill the germs, and throw in the washer if it's a cloth item. These babies only wear these clothes for about handful of times, even sometimes once, especially in the newborn stages, and a lot of them are in pristine condition, and you can find them at a super affordable cost. And also check your clearance racks. I found tons of stuff on clearance racks, but mainly I found so many really great toys, things that I've seen at Target for upwards of $25-30. I found at the thrift stores for $2.99, $3.99, and I'd have to say honestly 75% of my son's toys are secondhand. So I'm definitely a big advocate on that, as well as saving money for yourself on purchasing your own clothes as well, or household items even. Anyways, moving on to my final tip, and that is check out your local free activities. There are so many great resources for free entertainment, for I'm just checking him out. He's crawling over there. Man, he's everywhere. So many great resources for free activities. I know we get really cooped up in the house, especially now that it's winter and it's sub-zero temperatures, very, very cold. And we want to get out of the house, and I don't want to just stroll the mall, spend money. And it's not very interactive for my son as well. But there's all kinds of great things to do. We have a local library that has Baby and Baby and Me story time. Besides that, they post events for children of all ages, and also it's really fun. You can sit there and read your children's stories, but besides that, they have like sensory boards where they have all kinds of like little chains and mirrors and knobs for them to play with, and puppets, and all these great toys for them to play with, and we really utilize that, and I highly recommend it if you have a nice library like that in your area. Besides that, check out meetup.com for mom and baby events or mom and children events. There's all kinds of things, and I think our membership was like $5 a year to join this free activity resource website. Also, you know, there's a lot of times classes, just Google it. There's like baby yoga and me classes. Some of those can be quite pricey, but sometimes they'll let you try them out for free, and then you can, you know, practice those at home. There's just so many really great activities if you can get creative, because in the summer it's easy, for us at least. I can go to the park, we can go to the little splash pads, so if you are watching this in the summer, check those out. It's really, there's just so many great fun free activities for you and your baby if you just get creative. You can go on Pinterest. There's all kinds of sensory activities, and that's more, I guess, for like older babies, but Pinterest has been a really great resource for me in this frugal living experiment in general, for recipes, for ideas, for DIY, home decor, all that. It's just really wonderful. So Pinterest, I guess, is my final tip. Check it out. So that's it for my frugal living experiment segment on saving money while you have a baby, and honestly, this is just scratching the surface. There are probably tons of other things. These are just the things that I could think of that we've been utilizing that are pretty basic. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope to make more of these as I have time and as they kind of come up and I'm successful with them. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.